Hi there, welcome. I'm Wendy Irene. Today I'm doing a reading for Virgo placement. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I'm really feeling the energy and element of copper this morning. So I don't know if copper is significant to any of you in some way, but I was really feeling called to bring that out and hold it and put it on the cards. So this reading is a collective reading, meaning just pay attention to things that feel in alignment for you and let other things go because they might be a message for someone else. It's meant to be helpful. So if you're ever feeling any kind of like anxiety or worry, it just means step away from it because that's not helpful to you. They're just energies. They're not set in stone. And think of tarot like a good friend trying to maybe possibly let you be aware of some energies or give you some advice in some ways, but it's not ever meant to be disturbing to you. I like how Eckhart Tolle says if you're like having too much anxiety, it's living in fear of the future and you need to bring yourself back to the present moment. Same thing with depression, guilt, shame, non-forgiveness, living too much in the past, and the healthy thing is to bring yourself back into the present moment. So I'm going to shuffle the cards a few more times. I would love for you to take a few moments of self-care for yourself, some deep breaths, some loud exhales, really clearing your energy. If you pray, you can say, God, hover over me, or God, be with me. Otherwise, you can just visualize you clearing your energy, clearing the energy around you and the space around you. Okay, let's get started, Virgo. My beautiful risings, that's my rising sign. So let's see what's in store for us here. Copper is feeling very earthy this morning too. So what I'm doing is I'm going to shuffle the cards a couple more times. Then I'm going to pull all the cards and take a deep breath in. A loud exhale. Let everything that you're carrying just fall into the earth to be renewed. I'm doing a Celtic cross layout today. The bottom of the deck, you have the Magician here. This is you being focused, you being creative, turning maybe dreams into reality. It can be inspired action. Wow, I really see so far you really letting go of some stresses, those coming to an end for you. Okay, so the main energy that's coming up here right now is the Knight of Swords. This is very fast moving energy. This can be like, if it's a person, it can be a fast tracking person. But it can also be this lifestyle change. So for some of you, you may be having a quick lifestyle change. And what you have crossing you here is the Two of Pentacles. So this is you making a choice. It could be you're weighing two different options. I think that in your heart, some of you really know this lifestyle change that you want. Maybe you're like trying to decide between two different paths here. And I would definitely say, ask yourself, what would you do if you had no fear? To really connect with what your heart truly desires. Because you want to make the decision from the heart space, not from the energy of fear here. It could be that some of you feel like you're multitasking a lot too with this Two of Pentacles. But I'm feeling this fast-moving action, this fast-moving energy with the Knight of Swords, this lifestyle change. Maybe some of you are deciding whether to speak up about something or not. But what you have leaving you is the Ten of Swords. That's great energy to have leaving you. Because this Ten of Swords is, it's the end of something painful. You know, if you felt like you were at rock bottom, it's the end of that. It's the end of this stress, this honestly, when I see this picture, I just keep feeling like this mental torture. And it may be because you're deciding to make this lifestyle change and you're putting this to bed, which I love. And the great energy that you have coming in for you is the Temperance card. Just thinking for a moment here, seeing what I feel. I mean, obviously, this is a card of balance. This is a card of harmony. This is self-control, too. Like, I feel like you've gained this beautiful self-control. Maybe some of you have gained, because of the swords that are leaving, maybe some of you have really gained this ability to bring yourself peace of mind. It's like you're telling yourself, you know what? I'm not going to let this ruin my happiness, or I'm not going to let anybody else ruin my happiness. I'm not going to allow it to affect me that way. I feel like this balance of your mind coming in, because the swords are going out and the Temperance is coming in. I feel like that's going to really help you make a very balanced decision about a lifestyle change here. And that this decision is going to bring you harmony and peace is what it really feels like. Okay, so the motive, in the motive position, we have the Two of Swords. Again, this is about making a decision. Because you have the Two of Pentacles crossing, you have the Two of Swords in the motive. It's definitely about you making a decision. This decision very much feels like a lifestyle change decision. Twos are about divine timing. It might be that something is now in divine timing that maybe wasn't before. And I also love that you have this Hierophant energy below you here as the tools to work with. This is you using your wisdom. This is a card of Taurus. It's very wise. I love, this is on this particular card. It's Osiris in the picture. Some of you may be, this won't match everybody, but for some of you, this could be really taking a traditional route of some kind. But it's also like the Guru card. Like, I feel like you have gained this wisdom that you can rely on, that you can come to, that you can, sometimes it can feel like you're like, you're looking for spiritual inspiration outside of yourself. But that's not what I'm feeling today. The tools to work with, I feel like this is within you. This is something that you've gained. You've gained this beautiful Hierophant energy. It's like this spiritual guru energy. And this is going to be guiding you with whatever decision this is you're making. And whether it's a relationship or a new job or like a move, whatever this big decision is for you, and it will be different for everyone, you're coming from a place of wisdom. You're coming from a place of like spiritual wisdom. You're coming from this energy coming in of balance and harmony and peace. And I mean, that's beautiful. That's really what you want your life to feel like. So keep asking yourself, what would I do if I wasn't afraid? Okay. So your attitude card here is the World. Like you have the whole world in your hands. It's completing something, which makes a lot of sense. You've completed whatever this was that maybe didn't feel like you've completed whatever that cycle was with the Ten of Swords, because the 10 is the end of a cycle. The World is the end of a cycle or a completing of a goal or a lesson. It can also be travel with the World card here. So some of you may be traveling. Your decision may have to be doing with travel. But it's this beautiful card of completion. And I feel like it's like you've completed something that maybe was very stressful for you or didn't make you happy or was painful, and you've completed that, and you're making these decisions based like with this spiritual base, with this heart energy, with this peaceful energy for yourself. You have in influences from the environment, the King of Wands. Some of you, it's possible that you have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries are fire signs. Could be that you have Aries sign or a fire sign that's influencing you here, or that you have fire in your chart possibly. But the King of Wands is action, and you are taking this action, this lifestyle change. You're taking this action. You're making these decisions. They feel very much like divine timing, as I was saying with the Two of Swords. But this is a bold, powerful leader, this King of Wands. Charming, courageous. You're very much, whether it's coming in from the outside, you're very much adapting those beautiful qualities of the ability to take action, to know when to take action, to be a leader, to be in your power. You're charming. You have courage. I love that here. You have another 10, and the hopes and fears, another 10, like another completion card. This time it's the 10 of Wands. So, I think that maybe some of you are worried about this decision, that you're worried about it. You're worried about burdens or stress or being exhausted. But like I said, I keep getting this message of what would you do if you weren't afraid? Yes, because new lifestyle changes or new paths can be stressful if you live too much in the future, right? Or you're worried too much about it. But you're worried about carrying too much on your shoulders, is what I feel here with the 10 of Wands. You're fearful of it being too much. But you gotta trust yourself. You're being told to trust yourself with you having this Hierophant energy. You can trust your decisions. You can trust that you'll be able to handle things, and that you can have this harmony and balance and peace that you want. So you're worried that maybe you won't have that balance and peace, but that's just a worry, okay? Because the main energy coming is the balance and peace and the spiritually guided path. Okay, so in the outcome card is the Hanged Man. Again, this is a card of wisdom. This is a card of you getting a different perspective. I feel like you're gaining a different perspective that maybe you didn't have before, and that this is actually a really beautiful gift. You're gaining a new perspective. You're seeing things differently. I feel like you're seeing things from this higher perspective here. You're just getting rid of stress, burdens, yes, things can be, you may be concerned about that with making a decision of needing to make a decision of a lifestyle change, but this is what you have coming in. This is beautiful. Trust yourself. The world coming in, the world in your hands here, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, I hope this helped you. If you want to see more of my work, there's links below. I'd love to invite you to subscribe and be a part of this channel. I really appreciate you. Wishing you so many blessings, Virgo, and so many blessings to the world. Bye.